Today we have a donation deck, a legacy shops list that someone trophied with recently. So it's a brown deck. Love these old brown decks. Manifolding key, manifolding key and monolith. 8 spheres. Then you have 4 lodestones with 4 metamorphs that can copy it. Or you have your 4 Nettlecysts, which is a living weapon. +1/+1 for every artifact and or enchantment you control. So Leyland of the Void does pump it. You have Chalice and Trini Spheres, pretty standard. Sideboard, a couple Wormcoil engines, pretty good against all the creature decks like goblins that are running around. Extra Grave Hate and Fairy Macabras, then Dismembers, and some really good one-offs. Love Crucible in these decks. And then 2 things you can get with your Saga. So I imagine we have a very good unfair matchup and a very rough fair matchup, probably. Like things like DRC that can flip easy, melt down, then Murktide is impossible to deal with. So really the only chance, like main deck, we could make Constructs and Shadow Spear, but versus like a post board where they can melt down us is not really reliable. So we'll see what we pair into and hope things work out. Yeah, its hand is no threat, but it has everything else we could want here. Lotus Petal is actually the nuts because it does let us play around a daze. Could be in trouble with a Force Will here. Daze, so sort of hoping for like Bug Beans. Wasteland, sure. Shadow Spear is a rough one to draw since we can't play it now. Not going to take a damage here, I don't think. Okay. I can metamorph a sphere here. I don't think it's worth it though. This is where I'd like a main deck Crucible to sort of draw. Hey Ricky Mara, how are you? Oops, I have 6. Wanted to untap there, I think. Yeah, a little bit of a mistake there. I wanted to. I hit up 6 by accident. We should have this in play right now, uncounterable. I mean, I guess they could force play both. I guess we could have also played around days. No, because we can just untap. So. Looks like this is gonna be a Force Will. Paying 2. Yeah, it's just like a bug list. Okay. They can't just get a 5/5 Murktide, like I said, which will win the game. They missed a land drop. We'll just have to pass here. A Saga would just be insane. The Brainstorm, a Bowmaster. Oh yeah, Thorn, sure. Well, I can metamorph Bowmaster now, which is something. Yeah, so we'll probably have to metamorph the Bowmaster here. I love a Saga. How much damage is? Damn it, 2 life. And they drew 2 wastelands before we could draw 4 lands. Kind of insane, right? Like, kind of mathematically improbable to have this happen. They drew 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 lands. They're definitely running this out. Doesn't cost me 2 life. Seems like they top decked the Murktide here. Is oh, they had a Murderous Cut. Okay. Yeah, we got really unlucky there. Like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. They were able to get 9 lands and 19 cards, so 50% of the cards were lands, and we only drew 4. I think that's like pretty bad luck. Like the way we should lose is they just play a Murktide. You know, that's like the legit way we lose. We're gonna cut Chalices. They really don't do too much. They only run like 100 and Brainstorm. Worm Coils are tough for Bug to beat. They have to like kill it, you know, and give us more. And then Crucible. I think this game plan is very solid. Yes. Did you post that? I don't think I saw it. Oh, I just see. Okay, it just came up. That's like on my feed. Hey, silly, what's up? Thank you so much for the donation. I hope you're doing well this evening. I gotta fix the colors. The color scheme on that. It doesn't show up on the Moto like when I'm on my Moto client. Let's try to fix it. But thank you for the sub. Thank you for the donation. Appreciate all the support. Go to alerts real quick. Try to make it better. Um, text and layout. These two. They essentially just need to have. The white's just like. Or something like. Let's go back over here. Go Ancient Tomb, Lotus Petal, Thorn. Yeah. I mean, it was pretty good. Like, pretty definitely unlucky the way they drew. So, see if they have a Wasteland. Also, they don't. I kind of don't. Yeah, like I'm gonna play this into days for sure. Because I'll pay the 1 if they want a daze and go back with this being their only land drop. Yeah, deal. Like they just can't beat this card, right? We make a construct, wasteland them, the game's over. Yeah, that's pretty risky. I don't really like it. Like, look, it got forced, right? I mean, like, look where we are in the game. I don't. So we're gonna make a construct, go land, fear, 5. I think we're in an unlosable position. Like this is they literally they're just dead on board. They just can't do anything. They actually just can't do anything. This is in play. They can't murder us. Cut. The game is over. Sure. So now I think we're just gonna do a little of this. Say good luck. Yeah. So through 4 stays pretty easily. Maybe let's run it back. I don't think we want dismembers. You just have like the worm coils, just like have this as the card that they need to beat. Leyline is good versus Murktide and Murderous Cut only. I don't think it's worth drawing this at some point in the game. I think you really only want this versus like the graveyard decks. One lander. I feel like our losses are going to be that a deck. We run 20 lands with 4 petals, and this just loses to Days. If we had Ancient Tomb, this hand's the easiest keep of your life. Like, you put any of these back for like an Ancient Tomb, snap keeping it. Or a City, or the other Urza's card. I just don't want to die to one Wasteland. And unlike game one, we actually have something that can win the game. And no shuffle. We will just play into. I was gonna say we'll play into Days, but we don't have to. Return. Paying cost. Trying to do something that they can't. 2 spheres, friendo. Like if they had exactly Murktide there, we could be in trouble. Do I want to play my Nettlecyst here? They can daze it. No, because they can daze it and we drew another Wasteland, I don't think there's really a point. They needed another fetch to be able to play Murktide here, and I'm gonna assume they thought they drew it. Yeah, they needed to have triple fetch to be able to Murktide. So bad beats for us. Um, kind of just have to draw a Shadow Spear, essentially, this turn. It's just, this is what I said from the beginning. Like, you just lose, you're gonna lose to just Murktide by itself. It's able to delve through the spheres, and that's that. Really, no decisions made this game. Yeah, that shit's crazy. I wanted to play Chalice on 0 before I played Sphere. I could do it next turn. It's a big deal. They're Chalicing on 0. Okay. Cool. So now we'll just play the Monolith. Go. I guess I could have played Trini here, but all their spells cost more than that. I don't think it's worth losing this. Yeah. I can play this out just to make our construct huge. Cooking brownies? Oh, because it's brown. Alright, so we just rolled initiative. That feels pretty good. I think we want dismembers, cut thorns. We actually have a lot of bad cards here. I guess we have to bring in worm coils even though they have the solitudes. We have a needle in, I guess, to name the yeah, which member? Can you remind me? Turn one Saga's good. The rest of the hand obviously is not particularly powerful. Yeah, I mean, sure. They have turn again. Like they're on the play. They're probably gonna win. On the they're gonna have the Spirit Guide also. Oh, just an Archon. Okay, that's actually not bad. I want to have Wasteland. I think I just want to start developing that. So I want a Sphere. If they go Spirit Guide, they'll be able to pay for it. So I actually don't think. I think I'm just gonna play with my. Yeah, because they have Cavern, so they just top deck this because they would have played this the turn before. Really rough top deck there. Um, there's nothing I can draw that would let me play the Wormcoil this turn. And then I think we just lose the game, even though their hand was really bad, but we just lose because we just didn't draw any like early interaction. Needed like the turn one Sphere or something. Yeah, I could do Nettle Cyst. I can't block this. I'm gonna take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, go to 7, then 5. I'm at 3. Yeah. At 3. Alright, let's just be on the play. I want Chalice on the play, just to be able to Chalice on 0 for them. And then maybe the 4 Chalices of it. We could Chalice them on 0. Will this allow me to Urza's? I'm gonna have an active Urza's Workshop on turn 2, which is huge here. This is gonna be my no damage Ancient Tomb. It's so sick. Null Rod and their doesn't stop Metalcraft, baby. Kind of annoying that this is under tapped. A little annoying. Alright, you're at 10 with an Ancient Tomb. Go. So I think we're just gonna go Lotus Petal, Ancient Tomb, Thorn. Next turn. This should bite a Force of Will. The next turn we get to go Saga Trinisphere. Let it go. Okay. Ancient Tomb. Ancient Tomb Gaming in the Yorion deck. Okay. Makes sense. And they happen to draw Ether Vial. They happen to have Ancient Tomb Ether Vial. Like, you know, like, why the fuck do we bother? Don't know why we bother. So I'm gonna get Shadow Sphere or Grim Monolith down. Probably Grim Monolith. I think I'll hold off on the Sphere. I want to get the Shadow Spear down. And getting this down is good. In 2 turns, we'll be able to get a key. Put Yorion in hand. Okay. True Yorion Gaming. Turn 2 Yorion in hand. Is it worth a Lotus Petal for a Trinisphere? Maybe. Maybe not. What I could do is just play and equip this. So you go. So we'll definitely just be getting a Manifold Key here. Opponent must have a hard decision here. Imagine having a wasteland for Urza Saga and thinking, just like, the fuck? If they have 7 cards in, we could be dead. You know, the Vial, like, they need an Ancient Tomb Vial on turn 1, and they had it. So. Chromox, Ancient Tomb Urine. I appreciate the ambition. And Skyclave Apparition, okay. Can't take my Construct. And take my Shadow Spear. Like, if they just had like a Stoneforge in here, we're pretty dead. So it's like just like a really bad version of that. For another land. Dope, dope, dope. It's so Solitude, potentially. No two. They kept the hand with Ether Vial and no 1 or 2 drop. I don't know what the fuck's going on over there. What do we even have for a deck like this? Pithing Needle. Pithing Needle, 3 Dismembers. Maybe the Worm Coils. Like, Worm Coils, like, it's something. Probably better than like Trinisphere and Thorn of Amethyst, you know? Like Chalice is pretty bad. First time also. Like, we have a lot of bad cards first time. We have Palace Jailer. Seasoned Dungeoneer. Manifold Key off the top wins it. Unless they also have like Flicker Wisp. The only thing we know they have is the Yorion. Sure. We could just be dead to this. You know, they could, because they can just Yorion blink it. Right? So they'll attack for 4 for 5. And then trap me once they blink it. Yeah, I can't. I hate fucking initiative so much. I just can't stand this fucking mechanic. Oh man. Yeah, so we have 4 outs to win if they don't have anything. So we know they have Caracas, Yorion, and this. There's only two unknowns. Um, Obviously, it's a Urza Saga deck. All right, they don't name Manifold Key, so. No fucking way. Why do they have Palace Jailer as the last card? Just to like, there's one card we don't know. It's Caracas, Coldra, Yorion. They actually had like the one of answer to this as well. Are they just slow rolling Palace Jailer? He's in Dungeoneer, baby. Put me to 2. Let's fucking go. That's so funny. Like, it makes it even funnier because they had Pithy Needle. That's what makes it. It's because they literally had, like, the one of answer. What's better, Chalice or Trinisphere? I don't know if I'd rather have Chalice or Trinisphere. They're both pretty bad. I don't know which one I'd rather have. But that was pretty amazing. It should have learned a valuable lesson at least, you know? As long as you learned something. Name the card that could beat you. Like, me activating Urza Saga doesn't matter, right? Like, like making a token next turn when you have 2 seasoned Dungeoneers doesn't matter. The draw is going to be tough. I think we'll mull this. Okay, well, we're here. We're just going to draw a key off the top, and it's going to be amazing. Excuse me? Excuse me? What do I want to be countered? It's probably one of the Grim Monoliths. I probably want to have the Shadow Spear available later in the game. Yeah, like turn 1 Chancellors and then a turn 2 Coldra is going to be tough. That's honestly really. That could be really funny. Alright, I'm going to bank on myself drawing a land. I'm going to guess they don't have another land because they wouldn't show me Wasteland unless they had another land. Unless the land is Wasteland. What a manifold key. Sure. People are so funny when they do shit like that. Like, wait for main phase 2. Sure. Sure. Honestly, seeing Chancellor makes these chalices even better because I could just throw one into a Chancellor. No lander, awesome. I think we have to keep this. We'll have a lot of mana for next turn. Roll the 6. They reveal one Chancellor of the Annex. Let's say should name Stoneforge Mystic. Maybe I'm supposed to name Stoneforge, but is. It's always nice to beat Doomsday. I wish I paired a Doomsday with this shit. That would be like my fucking dream. Timeless Dragon. And Counterbalance and Doomsday. Oh, they have Sam, the nut. Oh my god, they actually had the nut card there. So unlucky that the Yorion deck always has it. Ah, oh, and I drew the worst card in my fucking deck every time, dude. Ah, there's 2 cards, and like I just want to draw the 2 copies of Chalice because there's not enough things for me to do. Give me my Lodestones, my Nettle Cysts, my Thorn, my Spheres, my Sagas. And now they have Caracas and Sam. This is gonna be fucking irritating. I guess I should have played the Chalice on 0 in case the Yorion deck drew the Chromox. That was silly of me not to do that. Because they had to top deck this. Because last turn they could have had Chromox and this to play Sam and have the Caracas to protect it. And they have a Lorian. Wow. Opponent. Oh, they have the Lorian with the Caracas. Opponent is gaming. Yeah, Turbo Muxus are really skill intensive formats we have. I'm up 10 minutes on clock and my attention span is dwindling. Oh my gosh. This is just crazy. And they're gonna what, Lauren, my Lauren? Okay. I'm not sure if I could beat this. I basically have to draw Wasteland, which is like terrible. I guess Crucible of Worlds would be the best draw. Ancient Tomb deck. Oh snap. Patchwork. We're probably dead. They were on the play, so I think we lose. We will get the so we're just gonna go Saga Key here. Drop the old Chalice on 0. Chalice on 1. Deal. Unfortunately, my Urza's Workshop is not on, so I will have to take 2 damage here. Hopefully we don't take too much before we're able to equip a Shadow Spear in our construct. So I'll go to 12, 8. But then I'll have Metalcraft to equip painlessly with the workshop, so it should be okay. I think the math is fine though, even though we're on the draw. Could be, unless I draw a Shadow Spear, then I'll have to cry. Oops. Forgot I can only make 1 with that now. So I'm just gonna attack here. I don't know what our opponent played. Like, I don't know what was in their hand. Their hand seemed terrible. Versus 8 cast. What do we want? Got Lodestones, I guess. Bring in Needle for their Emeries if you need it. Just like an Emery or Patchwork or something. Maybe we want Worm Coil Engine. Put in like Trinisphere on the draw. What are you playing now, Arkin? How about Triple Key? And this has a lot of potential. Lose like 1 Force of Will, but probably fine. I'm gonna keep the Thorn since my goal is to play this. If they force this, kind of indifferent because their hand can't be that impressive. I might force the key. They do fawn the key, okay. There's Thorny out there. I kind of want to waste this because of this. It shuts off all the baubles. I typically save them for sagas, but I think in this case they missed a land drop and I have a Thorn in play. What do I want here? I can get a Monolith or a Mox Opal. I guess I could play a Wormcoil next turn if I take the Monolith. Right, they found a seat. They do get an Emery, but I get a Wormcoil engine. They have Hull Breacher in? That seems... Blue-black. Opponent is trying to force a will, but they cannot pay one. Go. Blue to blue. So we're gonna have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We have a lot of mana. They're gonna play a Mox Opal. Okay. That literally does nothing. They could have played a Bauble there. It's weird. Nettle Cyst? What's the top card? Nettle Cyst? Dismember. Oh, once upon a time. All good, dude. Alright. This is one of those ones where you really want to be on the play. So we'll be on the draw here. Where they can, I guess, their goal is going to be to Green Sun Zenith for a Select Roof next turn. They're not F6ing, which I've never understood. Again versus Doomsday? I wish I was facing Doomsday. That'd be like a dream. And they have the Shepherd. God, Magic's easy. They run like one Shepherd. The old natural Shepherd plus Cradle. Be an Artisan? Wow. Pretty insane hand from them. Literally the only card that mattered. Let's see. Oof. Is it better to make a construct or play a Lodestone Golem? I think it's better just make a construct. Save the last cards are just second Cradle plus natural order. You know, sometimes sometimes magic is just that easy, huh? 4, 8, 12, 16, 17, 22, 6, 11. I think it's exactly 1, 2, 3, 4. Because I could block 5, 15, 19. Yeah, it's literally 19. Magic's easy. What can I say? Yeah, they run like no, like. Do they always have it? They have like the one shepherd, which is fine. Um. Can't wait to be absolutely disappointed after this is over. I think I'm gonna play Infect. I've been wanting to try Infect with the with 4 Legolas and 4 Embiggen. I think the deck's terrible, but I want to just confirm my suspension. I want to make sure what I think is true is true. I think it's terrible, but I've been wrong occasionally, so I'll try one time just to make sure I'm right. Yeah, well, you know, that as the only person who, at least you can admit when Loam is bad. I know. At least you can admit when your deck is bad. The dude's like, "This is the best deck ever." Like, Orcish Bowmaster, that card doesn't have text versus us. I was like, yeah, and that's fine. Like, you're like, "Hey, this isn't the best deck. Like, I definitely has problems, but I'm enjoying it." Yeah, like, which is like that makes complete sense. What are we facing? Elves or whatever. One land versus elves. No monolith key stuff. All right, we're definitely gonna rock this. Get rid of one of the keys. I think I actually go. I don't have to use this. Here. I'm sure I'm gonna get vigored, right? No vigor? Opponent. Your green Zenith card is gonna be revoked. Nature's Claim? Bro. What the fuck are we even doing here? Like, you need to cut that shit out. Like, I'm gonna lose the fucking Nature's Claim now. They literally just saw Chalice of the Void. Like, I'm gonna bring Nature's Claim to destroy Chalice of the Void on one. Like, come on. At least vigor me. Well, opponent's game plan of do nothing till turn 5 is gonna win. Where am I? I don't think I cast one Lodestone Golem the whole league. It's been like, if they play Cradle, I'm gonna scoop. If they play Cradle, I'm gonna scoop. Grist. Grist is pretty bad. They always have a Cradle. They always fucking have Cradle. All right.